Hello, everybody. It is the weekend, and I'm just now getting out to do morning chores. Thankfully, we didn't lock the cats up last night because it is late in the morning. It's like probably 2 hours later than when I usually get out here. So the chickens are going to be mad that they're still locked up, but thankfully we left the cats out last night. They're still hungry, but um, they're not antsy. But the horses want hay. So I'm gonna do chores quick. Hey, Kimble Kitty. Hey, Jamie. I'm gonna do chores quick, and then I was gonna go up to the garden because I'm sure I have things to harvest. So the reason the hay is pulled back from the bale so much and it looks like a mess and it's really hard to get hay off of is was more of a precaution than anything. We just had this baled off our other land, his parents' house. Um, they had a cover crop in the ground, and we decided to cut it and bale it for hay because it was really nice, very nice, and it turned out to be super nice hay. So every year we try to do something with our cover crops to get hay to feed the horses. So it wasn't out of the ordinary. This is just some of the better hay we've had. A lot of the other stuff was like alfalfa, but this is just grass, so that's kind of nice. It's nice for the pony, since he can't have really rich feed. So, and it's just a lot nicer to feed, and there's a lot less dust. But the reason it's pulled out away from itself is when we had it baled, it had been rained on a couple times and it was dry by the time it was baled, but when we brought it into the Quonset only after like a day of it being baled, it was feeling a little toasty on the inside. Not too hot, not much concern of fire, but enough that I kind of peeled it back a little bit to get it to cool off a little bit, instead of packing that heat in there. With hay, you always gotta be super careful. There's so many different things that can happen that can cause a big fire, and we just didn't want that. It's right in the middle of our cats and our chickens and our horses, and just was not something that we wanted. So I thought it would be a good idea to kind of aerate it a little bit, which can sometimes be an issue because more oxygen, more fire risk. But I took the temp of it, and it was still about 10 degrees before it's even at the risk of molding. So, hi Jeremy. So it wasn't that much of a concern. Otherwise, we would have taken it out of the closet. But hi, Seeker. Jem Jem is loving life on the farm. Yes, you are. Kimball is out and about now too. But that is brave Jemmy. I gotta go do other stuff. You wanna come with? You wanna come with? Our morning chores consist of coming out to the Quonset, putting feed down for the chickens. Guys, I was so late this morning that a chicken had already laid an egg in the coop. So I have an egg in my harvest basket. So morning chores consist of going out, feeding the chickens, letting them out, making sure they have water. But I usually do, if I have to do waters, I usually do those in the evening or during the day. Just because in the mornings, during the week especially, I only have about 15-20 minutes to do chores before I have to get back in the house because my husband leaves for work. So let the chickens out, feed them. I usually keep them in the run in the mornings and sometimes all day, honestly. If I'm not looking forward to chasing chickens in the evenings, I'll just leave them in. But for sure in the morning, so they lay in the coop. And then I'll feed the cats. What I'll usually do is get Marley, fly spray him down, and put him out to pasture for the morning. And then early afternoon, after he's been out for about 6 hours or so, I will let him back into the paddock because that's when he starts getting really antsy. And then I will usually, if I'm going to let the chickens out, that's when I'll let the chickens out, is when I let Marley in. So that's morning chores. It's not bad. About 15 minutes or so, give or take. And then afternoon chores, I can do a different day. That also very depends on what we got going on. Sometimes it involves cleaning litter boxes. Oh, I have a rogue pepper that fell down. Maybe I cut it and I just forgot it. I harvested a bunch of peppers the other day. Yesterday. No, 2 days ago now. Bunch of peppers. But I think actually I'm gonna film a garden tour this morning. So I'm gonna shut the camera off now, take a look around my garden, and then probably turn it back on and do a whole separate video. This will be something else, but I'm not gonna talk about anything crazy on the garden tour. So right now I'll just say that I've hit that phase in the garden season where, well, really garden season, animal season, homestead season, where I'm just tired. Which is silly because we're in Minnesota. We have a very short season compared to most. But I just hit that phase that summer feels like it's already almost over, and did I do enough with the kids? Did I do enough with the family? Have we really used our time well? And then you kind of get a little sad and think about that, and that's not the way to do it. I'm well aware of that. But every gardener especially, I feel like, hits a season where they're like, it's hot out, it's hot, it's sticky, The weeds are taking over. I don't want to keep up with it anymore. And it's becoming more of a job than I want it to. And yeah, I'm there. Thankfully my garden still looks really good. It's doing what it's gonna do, and I'm still weeding here a little bit here and there, but oh my gosh, my squash is getting so big. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta harvest. Actually, I'll probably wait to harvest till after the tour, just so the garden tour video can see some excitement. But I'm gonna clean up the garden a little bit here before I do that. Oh, hello, little froggy. Hello, garden froggy. Hello. So little. You're a toad. You're not a froggy, you're a toad. Hi, guy. Hi. I'll try not to step on you. Come here, Kimball.
Mom?
Yeah, baby.
Am I go off here?
No, stay here. Kimball's scared of you. Kimball really likes it.
It's finding him.
The rat is very brave. He's trying to give warning. Don't get bit, Jim. Hey everybody, it is like 1, 2, 3 days since you seen me last. I am just running out this bowl of kitchen scraps out to the chickens and the horses quick. And I thought I was just editing some videos, or going through my footage, because I realized that I had recorded a bunch, but I did not do anything with it. It's been a busy few days. So not sure when you'll see this either, to be honest. But I thought I would, hey kitties, I was just out here, so she's probably like, what are you doing back? I got treats for the critters. Anyways, I thought I would pop on here quick and just touch base. Try to set you up here. Like I said, we have been busy the last few days. Nothing crazy, just busy enough that I have not finished these videos, so I don't know exactly what my plan is here. I'm gonna go feed the horses apples quick. Hold on. Just give a little bit, okay? Yeah, I don't know what my plan is really touching base here. There's not a whole lot to share. Chicken's treats. I'm not gonna bring this around into the run though. I don't feel like messing with. I'll have to come back in here though. Dang it. I have the baby monitor with me. The chicks, I'll show you once I feed these goodies to them. The chicks are getting so big. And I'm realizing the Plymouth Barred Rock breed that we got, they're kind of aggressive, to be honest. My poor toddler loves the chickens so much. She just turned 3. And she has always been such a chicken lover. And the chickens have always adored her. I mean, ever since she could walk, she would go and pick up a chicken and carried it around with her. And they ran up to her to do that. Like, they love her. But these Plymouth Barred Rock chicks will literally chase her around the yard. I have never seen that before. And no, I don't think we have any roosters. So they're just aggressive. Okay, I'm going to set this up so you guys can watch the birds go wild. They're already out. They already see it. Holy crap. Look. Oh my gosh. They're ready for it. Let's see if I can set you guys up here. Let you falling over. All right. Yeah, I guess I didn't really close out that last video at all, so I figured I'd wrap it up here. Like I said, there's not been a whole lot extra excitement going on around here at all. We have a couple little projects that we still need to do for the year. Several of which has to do with our next editions. I'm sure anybody who's been here long enough or actually knows us personally knows what those are, but we haven't said anything. And we aren't even sure exactly what that's going to look like just yet, but within the next week or so, hopefully we'll have a couple more additions on the farm. So we were going to be putting it off, but we didn't put it off, which means we're gonna have to do some work around here to make that comfortable, but you'll see that when I think I'm gonna wait until we have them on the farm before I share much about that. So stick around and you'll find out. That's all I got for you guys today. Yeah, we'll see you next time.